I can't wait for you all to tune into this exciting new season of the Dean Talks, which stands for Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Neurodiversity. Listen in on this snippet where the panel talks about trauma and critical race theory and this concept of re-traumatizing the student just hearing about their history.
I think when we are gathering and finding ways on how to incorporate this life or incorporate our history into that, which is not necessarily in addition, it should be already automatically into what we see as American history and where we've gotten from and how we've gotten to this place and getting to a place that is we're very transparent. When thinking about trauma and answering one of the questions or the statements about how does this would this actually re-traumatize someone by hearing their story? And I will fight against that. I will certainly fight against that from a lot of the children that I've worked with. And as challenging and as difficult as it is to hear about or even to talk about them being sexually abused at 6 years old and having their uncle touch them multiple times, in having that thought burn into their minds and then sit back and wonder and say that, well, if we talk about it again, that will re-traumatize them. Well, in actuality, they've already been traumatized. Now, the only best way, the other possible solution or opportunity that we have is to be able to give that particular child the opportunity for them to grow, for them to heal, for them to progress to where they are, understand more about who they are and their bodies and their right and their power that they have within them. And once you strip that away, they don't necessarily ever have the opportunity to be able to move forward and progress. And I think that is it's a tragedy to be able to put someone through that type of position and anything that they've gone through and any kind of trauma. And, you know, we were speaking specifically about children in that capacity, but nonetheless, I think that anybody who hasn't had the opportunity to be able to be well equipped and informed about more about their history and who they are and where they're coming from is so very critical and important to that going forward.